It helps if you click the Go Live button on Sir Sim Builds. Wow, that's awesome. I totally was streaming over on Sir Sim Builds without actually streaming over there. Isn't that cool? But welcome everybody who just joined on Sir Sim Builds over on YouTube. Hopefully you're all having a good one. Welcome to everybody. I'm happy that I was somehow able to get my Streamlabs to work, or my OBS to work again, so I can multi-stream. So welcome to all. Okay. Early preview. Yeah, everybody on Twitch just got a few minute early preview. That was it. I even started early for you guys anyway. So here we are. This is our base that we're at so far right now. I need to dig out some of this stuff that I got going over here. I have some big old sweep errands. I'm going to start digging out this up here. I want to work my way up. I need to work on water purification. I need to upgrade my bathrooms because my bathrooms are currently garbage. And I need them to be upgraded, which means we need automated water, and we're going to need even more power. So all of that stuff is what I'm planning on working on today. Speaking of things that I'm working on today, I'm going to go right in here, and we are going to work our way towards... Where is it? Where is it? Where is it? Where are you? I want to say it is steam engines, and that are steam, and that's this stuff here. See, that's my water sieve. Maybe we'll do distillation first so we can start purifying water, but I need to get this aqua tuner that's right here, thermal aqua tuner, and I need to get in my power section, which should be up here. It is, I want to say this dude. No, that's solar panels. This one right here. Oh, but for that, I'm going to need applied science research, which requires the yellow research. Okay. So we'll have to work on that. Hey, Reaper, how's it going, buddy? Good to see you. Yeah. I'm particular about things. My orange soda here, it's got a weird lip in the cap of it, and I don't want to risk getting sick by drinking some funky soda that had some weird additive in it. So I'd rather drink this one. Ah, much better. Good old orange soda. Okay, let's work on distillation to get me started here. I think I already selected that one. So that way we can start getting some of our stuff taken care of here on research. And you want to come say hi to everybody? Hey, Scott Rick, how's it going, buddy? You want to come say hi? Is that what's going on? Or are you stuck? Here, let me get my cat out of my office. Give me a second. She's unhappy that she's stuck in here. Come here. Thank you, Rip. A little sick, but you all right? Yeah, I was feeling like that earlier, honestly. I was really sick earlier, and now I'm feeling fine, but I was quite ill earlier. I spent a good amount of time sleeping, actually. Okay, I'm going to work on clearing out this, so let's dig this out. I want to put a big old dig order right there. I'm going to take a big old base section, and we're going to come across this way. I'm going to take some ladders. And I need to come up here like this. And then up here, I want to go with a... Where's actually... plumbing? Oh, the lavatory's right here. Let's do... Let's see. A wall, sink, lavatory, lavatory, lavatory. Let's do 4 of them. And then in medicine, I have sinks, and I'm going to go 1, 2 that way, and 1 that way. And then we're going to do this that comes up this way. Now, piping. I'm going to need quite a bit of piping here. Go, connect those together. Connect these together. Whoops. That's priority, not pipe. Let's see here. So this is the standard water pipe. So we'll connect that there. Let me cancel this right here. There we go. The cat did say hi. My kitty wanted to come out and say hi to everybody. She's very, very affectionate, but she's also a huge pain in the neck. Let's do a pneumatic door right here. I want to get a airflow tile right here. As I'll put some airflow tiles in here so we can make sure we're getting our oxygen over here. But I'm going to make a nice bathroom here and a nice bathroom here for our 2 bedrooms. And I'm even going to come off this way and make another set of bedrooms over here. So that way I have all of my dupes right over here. But so far, we're going to need a dupe named Scottrick. We're going to need a dupe named Coffee. And we're going to need a dupe named Reaper right now. So we got to get those. So if anybody would like me to rename Catalina after them, I can do that. But Leo, Edgar, and AJ got to stay. Or I also have Ellie up here. Well, no, Ellie has to stay too, I think. No, Ellie doesn't have to stay. So whoever you guys want to get named after, you just let me know. But Burgle has to stay because he's our chef. Oh, that's right. I was going to do another storage area. Let's do that really fast. I'm going to do that. I'm going to deconstruct this. And then I'm going to tile like that. And then I'm going to do a storage for now. This storage is going to end up getting moved right there. Hey, Justin, how's it going? Oh, you could absolutely be named after somebody. If you don't care about who I name you after, I have people out here already that I can name you after. This game is very interesting. This game is a lot of fun. One of the main people that played this game back in the day was a guy named Markiplier. I'm sure you guys heard him. He's one of the people that made this game as popular as it is, and made people really like grasp onto this game. It's all about building and surviving. You have to make sure you're giving them food, oxygen, water. Well, not so much water. You have to keep them clean, and then you can go and explore different things like this area that's up here, where I literally have a printerceptor that will print things for me. So yeah. Here, Reaper, we'll just throw you here. Let's see. Sure. There we go. Justin, I'll throw you on somebody too. I don't pick dupes based on what they look like, just as an FYI. So I'm just giving people names assigned to dupes. I'm picking my dupes based solely on what I need for my colony. Because my colony has certain requirements. Because every single person that you get, so I'll show you here. Every single person that you get has a different thing that they like to do. So for instance, Edgar here likes to attack things and likes to dig at things. AJ really likes to research things. Justin, you now really like to tidy things up and do supplying runs. This guy named Chicken here, he likes to do doctoring tasks. So everybody likes to do something a little bit different. So it's just keeping certain people doing the different things that they need to do in order to make the colony run efficiently and so everybody doesn't die. Because there's definitely a chance that you could accidentally kill your entire colony. So just something to keep an eye out for. So right now, I'm not at a point where anybody's going to go above the surface. I can't do that yet. Going above the surface would require me to go way up into here, and I can't do that yet because I haven't dug that high yet. I can only go up here right now, and I have a lot of building tasks for them. I have a lot of different things that are going on that I need them to be focused on right now. So I can't tell them, yeah, you can go above the surface at the moment. Overpressure. Okay. So this guy's going to have a wee bit of a problem because we literally have too much fresh air right now. Okay. Awesome. This is a pretty neat game. I really like it. It takes a lot of, like, forward planning in order for you to really succeed in this game. It's not a, all right, just click on a couple things and your people are going to survive, unless you're playing in relax mode, and I am not playing in relax mode. Not even slightly. Hatch egg. I need a place for eggs. Is this where I have my seeds? Yes, so let's also make this where I keep my eggs. It's fun. It's fun. If you guys are looking for a good game that you can go through, sit down, slowly build things up. This game is a lot about, like, what's the next red alert? What's the next thing that's going to happen that's going to be negative that could end up killing everybody, right? And how am I going to survive that? That's where I'm at. So right now, where I'm at is I'm going to run out of fresh water, and I'm going to run into an area where I'm going to have too much polluted water. So my plan for today is get power fixed. Once power is fixed, then I need to get this cool steam vent, which is making 225 degree steam right now. Take this guy, okay, use it to make steam power, and then make my way over here where this is super cold, so that way I can cool off the water, put it into my base, cool my entire base down, which is overheating by way too much, and then that will help me be able to survive for a little bit longer. Everything in this game is about surviving for a little bit longer. And no, I'm going to try not to kill anybody. I promise you guys that. I'm trying not to kill people. Your dupes dying, which they're called duplicates, or duplicates. Your dupes dying is not a good thing. Okay. I need to go like this. I need to go into plumbing. I need to do a liquid vent in here. I need to do a plumbing vent and go liquid bridge. That needs to go... Wrong button. I think it's O. There it goes. Dang it, wrong button again. Plumbing. There we go, like that. Now, with what I'm doing here, I am making a piping system that will end up piping all of my dirty poo water that my dupes are going to start producing here soon. It's going to make it so I can send it down and empty it into my dirty poo water location. Because I'm working on making a big old automated bathroom up here for them. So I'll show you guys here in a minute. They just need to hurry up and get this finished up. My research there is done. So let's look at materials science. Unlocked, spaced out DLC. Assigned duplicates must process. The applied science research skill consumes rad bolts. Manual rad bolt generator refines radioactive ores to generate rad bolts. Emits generated rad bolts in the direction of your choosing. Okay. So this is how I'm going to make it so I can unlock my steam power. Because my steam power is how you make a steam generator. And once you have a steam generator, you can make unlimited power. And that's one of the things that I'm working on. And I don't really want to go down coal power, but I might have to power everything right now. Jukebox, no. Natural gas generator, oil refinery, and petroleum generators. None of that's what I'm after. The hydrogen generator I already have. Yeah, I would really like to get this, but I need to go down this advanced... Oh, there's the temperature plate I was looking for. Tuesday, when I was streaming, I was looking for that. Let's start with material research. We're going to need that, and I already have some radioactive materials right here? Right here. This is all tier 2 radioactive material, so... I think I'm going to need to put a place for that to actually not be dug up at the moment, because I'm going to need to put a place where I can put uranium ore. Yes, this game's on Steam. Sorry, Rip. I was in it, going through, reading through and doing my planning and stuff that I'm doing over here. Okay, you can also switch up priorities, by the way, if you need to prioritize something so that way they focus on getting something done before they do other things. You can tell them, hey, come down here and build this. So, like, I wanted them to make sure that they got this done, because if you have a pipe that's not finished and they start pooping, they'll take their poop and they'll put it all over your floor, and then it'll get into your fresh water, and then that's really bad. Am I ready to... I think I'm ready to do this. Am I ready to do this? Yeah, I think I'm ready to do this. Let's do this. I'm going to dig all this up, because by digging this up, my water will drop down in here into this big tank that I've made. I just don't know if it's going to overfill my tank. It might, but that's my tank at least. And then radioactive materials. Let me think here. Let me look at radiation and radioactive materials, because I don't want them to get too radiated. So, let's see here. Hammer, automated notifier. No. Rad bolt generator, rad bolt reflector, radiation plate joint. No. Radiation technology. So it's this line. Rad bolt containment. Radiation protection. Pathogen diagnostics. Radiation sensor, lead suits. I honestly believe I'm just going to have to, like, mine it out and keep it somewhere away from everything. So, like, once I start mining this obsidian, or this abyssalite that's around it, and the lead, I'll have to put it somewhere where it can't get to my people. Because, I mean, you see all this radiation that's here. We don't want that to... Oh, well, these guys are slowly emitting radiation. Can I use the I think there's a way to use the shine bugs. Hey, Sharkman, what's going on? Hell's Divers mission takes longer, so I have to lock in during them. Oh, no worries, man. No worries. Thanks for coming and hanging out. Okay, let's fast forward here so we can get through nighttime where they're all sleeping. Let's see. Are you guys going to work on the poop, or are you guys going to work on the... What are we working on here? Okay, we got our food harvested. What's wrong with you? How did you get sick? We have one dupe that's sick. How did you get sick? Oh, you got food poisoning. Rip, you got food poisoning. What am I gonna do with you being on food poisoning now? Let's see. Duplicate skills. I want to say it was chicken that was supposed to be our doctor. Sick bay usage, disease clinic. Although this, triage cot, medical building outside hospital. Okay, and then in order to make a hospital, I need a toilet, a dining table, and medical equipment. So not this. How do I want to do this? Let's delete. Okay. Deconstruct this and this. Build a base that goes right here. Put that there. And then we'll go from there. Yes, I have played The Wandering Village before. That's a fun game. It's a very, very fun game. Wait. I didn't mean to deconstruct that. Oh, dang it. Oh, double dang it. Gas vent here. Ventilation, gas pipe to there. And then prioritize that to a 9. Get that built. Get that built. We weren't supposed to destroy that, little dupes. That was a no-no. And also, apparently, I destroyed my entire piping system that was over here pumping my water. Did I? No, I destroyed my poop water pump. Is what I ended up destroying, didn't I? Let me see. I sure frickin' did. Look at that. I'm an idiot. Damn it. Okay. Pop that around like that. There we go. There we go. Can I send you... Let me see. Standard duplicate. Got a bed. Don't have a toilet or that. No suits assigned. Currently have food poisoning. Survives in polluted dirt, genetic ooze, inhibited by polluted oxygen, killed by gas, disinfected by bleach, stone, chlorine gas, and pickled. They cause vomiting and other bodily unpleasantness. Okay. I think you're just going to have to deal with being sick for right now. Ooh, chicken nerd skill point. It's on sale sim for about $8 right now. Nice. That's good. I would pay $8 for this game. I like this game. All right, I got 44,000 kilocalories, so food is fine. Our water is being taken care of. We're waiting for them to finish up our bathrooms over here. So let's go ahead and prioritize the bathrooms. Unrefrigerated food. Didn't I do a... Yeah, this is a carbon dioxide area that's over here. And if I take this and put a food storage bin in here with the carbon dioxide, then this will hold my food better, so that way it doesn't go bad. And then let's go with a base that we're going to put down here. Let's see, we're building at 1, 2, 3, 4. So 1, 2, 3, 4. Go here, go over like that. And then I'm going to go for furniture. Oh, I don't have it yet. We'll have to go research that. It's on Xbox and I don't have a PC. Oh, it's not on Xbox, you don't have a PC. Oh, that's a bummer. That's quite the bummer. This game's super fun. Food has decayed. Food items rot in lice loaf. I just lost 10,000 calories worth of food. Holy buckets. It's a good thing I'm growing more, but that's not good that I lost that much food at once. Also, what is this? Polluted oxygen? Okay. Oh, hey, look, it's time for another dupe. Ice will help me cool things off. Coal will help me burn things. Otherwise, I have 2 different people. One that's good at ranching, one that's good at cooking. I already have somebody who's good at cooking and tidying. Decrease creativity. Small bladder. But I could get a rancher. Okay, sure. Tribaldo, you now get to be... Sure, you get to be Scott Rick. Nope, 2 T's. My bad. Just going off people who've been in chat and that joined in earlier. So, we'll print you out. There you go. Welcome to the party. You're going to be our rancher. We'll get you to start ranching up people here in a little bit. And let me think about this. I need to do some power, something fierce. So let's look at doing something about that. I'm thinking we'll do insulated tiles with granite. Okay. Change to sandstone. Okay. Let me, I'm trying to make a little spot where I can do, coal power generation up here. Because if I do coal generation, this is going to produce carbon dioxide and heat, right? And you don't want to have too much heat coming from this guy. Ace, manual airlock. That's very insulated door. I don't have any fibers, so I can't do that. So, okay. So manual airlock it's going to have to be then. And I guess for now, we'll just do insulated tiles. Gotta run it across the top. And I'll have them work that out here. And we'll hope and pray that we can get some power hooked up to that guy. And see how that goes. The sale ends on the 19th? Okay. You tried to play Planet Zoo on a controller and it was brutal, so you had to stop? I could see that being brutal. I could see that being absolutely atrocious. Okay, so Radiation stuff. I'd like to do radiation stuff kind of away from everything. I think. What is this? Igneous rock. Okay. This is granite. Granite. Igneous rock. This is full of chlorine gas. Chlorine gas is good at disinfecting things. Phosphorite. Igneous rock. Algae. There's a mini fridge in here. The single page of a long printout remains illegible. I scan it and add it to my database. New data view entry. Giga Co-op. Private solutions for timeless tech. Dear patron, thank you for using Giga Co-op. Please enter your 13-digit receipt number into your machine's control panel to access the updated operations manual. Do not print or share this code. Submit a review to get a 4% off for your next service. Items sold. 2. All right. All right, cool. I've also found a data bank piece in a biophysics research desk. What? Huh. I'm gonna go base-wise. I'm gonna come over here. I'm trying to think of a good spot where I can start, like, radiation research and stuff like that, away from my dupes. And down here might have to be the spot where all this, like, polluted oxygen is. But before we do that, I feel like that I need to start cycling my oxygen. Let's see. So if I wanted to... Oh, I know what I'm missing. I know what I'm missing. Where is it? Where are you, my little dude? There is a little machine that is used to pull polluted oxygen out of the air. It's called the deodorizer. It's right here. Okay, so I do have that already. I got that with my mechanized airlocks. So, you are right here, the deodorizer. Nice. Okay, where's all my polluted oxygen at? I need to create a room, I think, that I funnel the polluted oxygen through. So let's do this. Base. No, we don't. This room isn't big enough. I need somewhere bigger. I need space! Suppose I can try... No, that's not really a good spot because the bathrooms are right there. Also, speaking of bathrooms, are my bathrooms actually working? Yes. In, out. Okay. Out. In, out. Okay, so why are we stuck? Is it just because we haven't used them more, or why are we not... Oh, this isn't built right here. Oh, dang it. Okay. So as soon as we get this built, they'll be able to build this pipe, and then the poo will be able to get transported away. Okay, let's get ourselves orange soda. And then let's get ourselves an actual room built over here by making a nicer bathroom. So what does it take? Luxury bathrooms. No cots, no industrial machinery, minimum 12 tiles, minimum height 4 tiles, building decor 1. 1 or more comfy beds. Well, that's a luxury barracks. I'm an idiot. Toilet and wash station. Toilet, wash station. No outhouses, no industrial machinery, plumbed wash station, plumbed bathroom. Okay. Cool, 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 cool. Yeah, 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 yeah. Damn it. Okay, get that taken care of. Take a quick sweep. There we go. Get that stuff swept up. And with this, it should make this into a room, right? Yeah, washroom. Very good. Morale +2. Nice. All right, then I'm going to make a mess hall down here. In order to get a mess hall, that's what these little... where is it? It's in furniture. Mess table, that's what this is for. So I need to make a mess hall. We'll go 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. Get an airflow tile in here, in here, in here, out there. That way we can start moving air around a little bit better. And then I need to dig this out. Bam. And then I guess let's do radiation over here. So in order to do that, I'm going to need science. And I'm going to need this, which requires refined metal. Dang it. Okay, so that needs refined metal. So in order to get refined metal, I'm going to need to... Here. Let's do this. Tile, 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 tile. Base. Let's do... Actually, cancel this. And then I need to do a couple of different things in here. I need to pump this water out so that way I can get it to put through a sieve. And then once it's through a sieve, then I can pump it over here because it'll be clean. And then I also need to purify the oxygen in here. And in order to purify the oxygen in here, I am going to need a airflow tile in here. And then I'm going to need this deodorizer. I'm going to put that in here. And that should help start building that. Looks like we have another dupe that we can get. Okay, let's see. Choose dupe. Farming, ranching and suit wearing, or building. Otherwise, I can just get some water. Oofda. How's food doing? Germ resistant. Cannot do cooking errands. Frostproof and interior decorator. Let's do Meep. Everybody loves Meep. Meep needs a fun shirt, though. Let's put Meep in the green pullover. And Meep, you're gonna be named... who haven't I named somebody after yet? Sharkman and Coffee? Have I named people after you guys yet? Here, we'll call you Coffee. That's you. Print. Alright, Meep. Welcome to the party. Hopefully you don't die. I'm going to run into a food crisis here soon, so that's going to become a problem very fast. Let's get more food growing then. If that's going to become a problem, let's get some more. These farm tiles, I can just place things in them. They don't need planter boxes, if I remember correctly. Mealwood seed. I have 37 more mealwood seeds, so I can make a lot more garden right now. Okay. Let's do more garden then. Food, 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 food. Planter box. Gardens. Garden for now. I don't have a planting station yet. So I can't do that guy. So you need mealwood. Plant you. Copy that. Put you down in those ones. Very good. You are going to be mealwood. We'll plant you. Copy your settings. Paste you through there. Halted pressure. Ooh, that's not good. Let's see. How do I do this again on here? Let's see. And then I need to ban you. Boop. Okay, copy your settings, paste you in right there. This shouldn't be a room, right? No, because it doesn't have a growing station in it. This needs to become a room once I have growing stations, because then it'll become a greenhouse, which will then increase their growth speed, which will then make it so we can grow more food faster. But in order to get that, I need to research the farm station. In order to research the farm station, I need to come up here and go to this guy to get the farm station. So we'll get that guy. Radiation lab. Ooh, that might actually be nice. So then we could start doing the radiation science. But in order to do the radiation science, I need refined metal. Now, in order to get refined metal, that's going to be... produces refined metals from raw resources. Right there, that guy. So we'll get that guy after we get this guy. Deconstruct that. Deconstruct that. And deconstruct this. And then let me put in a airflow tile, a regular tile, a regular tile, regular tile, and then a pneumatic door and a pneumatic door. Very good. And for room overlays, I cannot put in that yet. I need the farm room. Cool. This guy needs mealwood seeds. Copy those settings, place you there. Coffee standing around doing nothing. Okay. Let's get... oh, you need to be powered. Whoops. Where is power? Wire. There we go. That guy built up really quick. Nobody's sick anymore. I need to start thinking about how I want to manage my oxygen pressure. So that way my stuff can actually grow, because it's too pressurized in here right now. Get this going. Put that in so that way I have a place for... this will actually become, what's it called? A mess hall? Yeah, that'll become a mess hall. And that will up their morale, and morale is important so that way they don't start going crazy. I'm thinking about coming in here and drilling this out, like having Edgar come in here and like dig this all up, because like this slime is organic and it has no pollution or anything in it right now, where all of this is all polluted water. But if this cool steam vent hit this, it would literally fry all of the germs that's in all of this. It would kill all of the germs in here. And then I'd have to pump this water to clean it, but that's not the end of the world. All right, how are we doing on power? Power's fine. How is my power connection down here? Did we actually connect this up, or did I not actually connect it because I'm a dunce? I didn't connect it because I'm a dunce. Sweet. Okay. Bunch of polluted oxygen up here. That research is done. That's great. So now we were needing to go get refinement. So that way we can refine metals. And then I need to think about doing this too. So I need a water sieve. With a water sieve, I can get a water sieve in here. Okay. So if I did this and built this out, got the water sieve here, I could then drip the clean water. Right like this. Let me do a little something. This needs to be powered. How much heat are you going to generate? Heat plus 4 KD to... everything's going to get hot. I really need to just buckle down and get into this ice so I can start cooling my base off. You do that by pumping oxygen over there, then you have it with thermal pipes that run through there to cool the oxygen off, and then you pump it into the rest of your base. That's how that works. And I'm working. I gotta get there, but there's so many like little things that you have to try to work on. I think I'm also gonna make another one of these too. I need another spot for all my stuff. Because I have too much junk right now. Okay, let's do plumbing. You're gonna go there. You're gonna go there. And we'll just start pumping the poo water from up here into the sieve for now. And then as for power, we'll go like that. That's working great to start pumping that polluted oxygen out of there. I think that I might need to do one of these. Plumbing, bottle emptier, put that in here. Because I don't think that I think I'm getting too much polluted oxygen because I'm not getting this water out of here. There we go. Should help me clean things up a little bit. Oh, time for another person. Oh, I'd love to get another person, guys, but I really, really, really need this food right now. That's 16,000 kilocalories right now. I really need that food, so I'm going to have to buckle down and get that while we work on getting our farm up. Food. Where are you? No, 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 no. It's going to be stations. Farm station. Put you in. Apparently I wanted to press every button on that. I don't have any idea why I pressed every button to destroy a simple research station. Okay. Outside of greenhouse, local colony lacks crop tending skill. Oh crap. Where are you? Reaper, you should have the crop. You have, here we go, crop tending. Boom. Now you get a fun new hat. Have the crop tending hat. All right, outside of a greenhouse. What's making this not a greenhouse? Maximum size, 96 tiles. How many tiles is it? 122. Oops. Okay, let's do this then. Let's do a farm tile right there. That'll reduce down this area by a lot. And then... can I actually do that? And then I could get rid of these planter boxes. Because these planter boxes, do these other ones grow things faster? Is that how that works? Or is it just that the planter boxes you can grow things upside down in them? I don't remember. Enables plant domestication, accelerates plant growth and maturation. Decor minus 10. This doesn't have decor minus 10. So they don't hate being in here, is what happens. So does that actually turn this into a greenhouse when this is built? It does. Okay. Cool. And the greenhouse doesn't give you morale, but it makes it so your farms grow faster. Okay. Sweet. Okay, design for duplicates that must possess the crop tending skill. Category farm station. The station has only effect on crops within the same room. Effects. Does it affect the... how do we call it? Mealwood. I'm gonna laugh if I did all this and it doesn't. Added effects, farmer's touch for that, hibiscus, arbor tree, gas grass, pineapple bush plume, thimbleweed, dust cap balm, bogweed, waterweed. It literally does everything except for mealwood. Right now you're grinding super credits. Need to break from the space singular. Awesome. So I don't know if this even helps this. So this guy, I would need to grow bristle blossoms in here. And this needs light. Do I have lights? Hell, I don't know if I have lights. I don't think I have lights. Do I? I don't think so. I wonder if I can capture that shine bug and bring it in here. Because bristle blossoms, they produce bristle berries. I have 13 seeds available, so I can grow bristle blossoms in here. But they need light in order to do that, which means I'd need to move these shine bugs in here. Somebody's got the ranching skill, right? Meep, did you have the ranching skill? Who the hell had the ranching skill? Let's see, who doesn't? Coffee, did you have it? Improved construction, not grilling. No, you didn't have the ranching skill. Critter ranching. Coffee that had it? No. I thought somebody had it. Didn't I get somebody because they had ranching? Was it Scott Rick? Oh, yeah, here we go. So you need that. Okay. Holy morale. My morale is amazing. Okay, so yeah, then you can use the critter ranching. So as soon as you learn that, then you can go and ranch us up some critters. And then you can put the shine bugs in here. And those shine bugs, these guys, will end up keeping light in here. Otherwise, I can just be lame and go right here and go to the research station, go down to furniture, and click on this and get the light. Because, you know, ceiling lights. Who would have guessed? Yeah, see, like, they just gave Farmer's Touch to this bristle blossom that's in here. Because it had that. So these guys are all going to become bristle blossoms. I'm going to plant that there. They'll get those specialty seeds. And then I just need to give these guys light. Because, yeah, it needs irrigation and illumination. So right here, furniture, ceiling light. You give light to all of those, and then you give light to all of those. And then I need to plug those in. Power. Wire. And then let me prioritize those plugging of those in. Although they may not be, that's an unreachable build. Dang it! There, can you reach that now? There, can you get up here now? I want them to be able to get up here and build that wire so all these can start growing. Because bristle blossoms, technically, they prefer the food from bristle blossoms. Alright, there we go. Much better. Get this all out of here. Farmer's Touch. Air pressure is good. Atmosphere's awesome. To 86 degrees. It's only 80 in here right now. But it can also go down to 41, so that's good. Okay. Yeah, it's bad. There's a new gigantic bot that launches missiles and shoots lasers and has machine guns and spawns so much. At one point, there's 8 on your screen. Oh my lord! Yeah, a buddy of mine plays a ton of, he plays a ton of Helldivers, and he was telling me, he's like, buddy, you're gonna have to go over and play it. He's like, it's really awesome. You're gonna like it. And I'm like, okay, I'll have to try it out. I told him that I might play it tomorrow night. And if I play it tomorrow night, I'll probably play it on Sursim Builds. So it'll probably be here, Sharkman. And I suppose I can fire through and do a little bit of working for freedom. You know what I mean? 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Okay. Do I once again not have any? No, I have plenty of room for that. What is this? Sandstone. How don't I have room for sandstone? What are you? Dirt? Sand. Sand. Okay, so you can be frickin' sandstone too. Where's... Yeah, here. We'll give you a raw mineral chest. You can be sandstone chest too. Okay, you need bristle blossoms. Plant that, copy those settings. There we go. Only bristle blossoms growing in here. And that should help with our food crisis. And if all else fails, I can just shoot them. I can shoot the hatches. Not the people, the hatches. Oh my lord, not the people. Uh-oh. Coffee, apparently you got real sick. Wait, you almost died. You almost died. How did you almost die? A snazzy suit. Otherwise, I can get somebody who's got researching, or I can get somebody who's got doctoring. I could get another person that's going to help me with researching. Yeah. This is really a bad time to do this, but let's do it anyway. Here we go. Sharkman, welcome to the party. I need to make another room. Okay. So for now, I'm going to make a bedroom over here. There we go. It's just a bunch of polluted oxygen over here right now. I think that I'm going to need to put in a... what you call it? I think I'm going to need to put in a refiner over here for my oxygen. The deodorizer, that's what it's called. Put in a deodorizer over here. Oh, I am not making enough oxygen right now. Max gas pressure. Here, let's do this. I need to take my ventilation. Here, get rid of this garbage. Deconstruct that. Take that ventilation and pump that stuff over this way, too. And then deconstruct this. And then build me a gas vent that's right here. Yeah, because right now... Ooh, we're getting hot. That's not good. But right now, we're not making nearly enough oxygen anymore. These two oxylizers should be able to do it. Gas output, gas is 500 grams a second. This releases 880 grams a second. That's why we don't have enough over here. Okay, hang on. Let's, that's why these are stopping. Red alert. We got an emergency. We need to fix this. So, I need to put in another gas pump in here. I need to build an insulated room over here. I need to put in another... What do you call this thing? Gas filter in here. Let's see, where is the gas filter? Okay. And then I need to put in a gas pipe. You would go to there. You go right here. And then you need to be a gas bridge. You can't do that. Damn you. Okay, cancel you, cancel you, cancel you. Cancel you. Let's try this again. I'm gonna go... ventilation. Gas pump there. Gas filter next to you. Ventilation. This guy then goes the button. Oh. Like that. And then gas pipe all this together. You go up, you go there, and then you come over here. And then all of this, the priority level needs to become 9 for all of this. And then I also need to wire this thing. So power, wire, all of that needs to happen. And that needs to happen right now. Because my breathability is down to 44%, and that's bad. So as soon as all of this is built, okay, this guy needs to put out hydrogen gas. Okay. Now, as soon as that's built, I can deconstruct these. But not the pipe. Oh, no, not the pipe, not the pipe. Damn it, not the pipe. Goofy dupes. It's awesome. Just absolute hell. Also be fire if you could join me. I'll let you know if we have some if we have room on our party. All right, there we go. Now we're gonna start pushing out some oxygen. Breathability is already starting to go up. Because these oxyalizers are actually able to start pushing stuff out. My only worry is if my hydrogen's going to get out, but thankfully I think that I got the majority of it. And now they're getting all this stuff picked up for me too. Okay. Good, good, good. Now, let's take a peeky here. This thing uses 100 grams of hydrogen a second. And these guys are producing 112 grams a second of hydrogen gas. So I need to build a second hydrogen gas generator. Okay. And then that will increase our power generation. And then I just need to vent this guy like this. Because once these things actually start pumping the way they're supposed to, this will start producing a lot more hydrogen than we can use for these. Okay. Things are starting to get better. I don't need all of this up here anymore. I just need this to be done. Which also, room-wise, how is it that you make a power plant? Heavy-duty generator. 2 or more power buildings. Is this not a heavy-duty generator? I thought that this was a heavy-duty generator. Apparently not. Oh well. It is what it is. 2 science building, no industrial machinery. Oh. 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 Well, here. Let's move a couple things around really quick. Let's go for jumbo batteries, and let's go jumbo batteries up top. So we're going to go 1, 2, 3, 2, 3. And then we're gonna go heavy watt wire. 2, 3. And then I could do a... Let's see, that allows us to run stuff through. I did not mean to click off of that. Okay. Then that should connect to regular wire. Honestly, I should really run the heavy-duty wire across this whole thing. Is what I should do. And then let's deconstruct this. Deconstruct this. As soon as we get these built. What's up, Rob? How's it going, buddy? As soon as we get these built, then I will get these ones destroyed, wall this off, and then this will become a laboratory. Yeah. I don't know if this is considered an industrial building. So, okay. I just need to build a ladder up here. All right, get to work. Lock that door. Don't go in there anymore. Because this room's going to fill with hydrogen. Because these both pump... Did I do this enough? 500 and 500. So that's 1,000. No, I didn't. Because these are going to pump 880 grams plus up, so that's 1,000. So I literally need 4 of these pumps to do 1 of these rooms. Ah. Piss. I mean, at least I fixed my oxygen issues. But now it's going to be the power issue that I'm going to run into. Yeah, see, look at that. Our oxygen's going up like crazy right now. If we look at this, oxygen over here is good. Oxygen down here is good. If I was just to take a little gas vent and just put that guy right there, oxygen in here would become good. But how is temperature looking? Ah, that's... We're literally pumping hot air around now. Well, it is what it is, right? I guess it's about time we start working on this project then. Because if I'm going to work my way over here, I'm going to have to work my way over here to get into the cold biome. So let's start it. Let's start it, because now that we have power technically taken care of, I just have to, you know, pump the gas out of here. I wonder if I can do this in a way that would work. So that way I could get the hydrogen up to these guys. Because these 2 oxidizers will produce way more than enough oxygen and hydrogen for my base. I just need to... Much better. I'm about to run into a power crisis. That's what I'm about to do. I'm about to run into a problem where I literally don't have... Oh, what in the... Hold on a second. Why were those red like that? Why are those wires red? Why were those wires red? Potential power consumed 1.7 kilograms. Okay. Kilowatts. Okay. These guys can't produce because you really, really like the art style of this game. Me too. I really like the art style of this game too. I also like the challenge that this game brings because it's not just a simple game, right? It's tricky to get everything working the way you want it to. Okay. Now, let me think this through here. This pump... Let me try something. I'm going to come up here. I'm going to say that I need a gas pump here. And a gas pump here. I'm going to need 2 more gas pumps. How much can this filter do? It doesn't care. Okay. Because I need more space is what needs to happen here. Because I need to be able to pump more of this oxygen out of here. This hydrogen plant that I made is not big enough. Crap. I need to turn these off for a minute because I need to rebuild this whole thing. This is not big enough. Okay, both of those are now off. This is taking damage. Why were you taking damage? Just because of how hot it is in here? Okay, now... I need them to start running so we can at least power this stuff for right now. Because I need to suck... Oh, this shouldn't be... Oh, shit. I'm going to end up getting hydrogen all over in my base. That's not good. How are we doing over here? Choose a blueprint. What do we got? An oxenfern seed. Or I can get 8 fish. I don't have anywhere to put 8 fish. Almost. Alright, oxenfern. Let's get this. We're going to get that guy for now. I need to destroy all of this stuff after I pump out all the hydrogen that's actually in here. We'll pump that out. Once this is destroyed, once that's done, I will destroy all of this and rebuild my entire hydrogen plant. I just need it to be a lot bigger. Because these 2 oxidizers, I didn't realize that they could make as much oxygen as they did and as much hydrogen as they did. So that's on me. I didn't realize that one of these could run 2 of these. Well, could run 1.5 of these technically. Okay. Now, what I can do is I could come over here to the base building and I want to say it's food? Is it the food that I can plant the oxenfern in? Or is it that I need the little... No, I need a potted plant to do that. So let's research. I already have the potted plant. The flower pot. It's going to be in decorations or furniture? Furniture. Flower pot. And then let's put this guy... I don't know. Put it over here. Sure. And then once that's built, I'll put the oxenfern in there. Almost time to wipe these mealweed out and get the bristle blossoms instead. Am I not putting the bristle blossoms in anything? Let's make berry sludge unlimited, not this thing unlimited. $1,600 to 4,000, but it needs sleet wheat. Now, never mind. Damn it. I mean, this is just a more efficient way to do this, so I guess it's just gonna have to stay for now. I don't have sleet wheat yet. Yeah, that's true. No, 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 no. You guys aren't supposed to all be over here. Oh, that's not good. That's bad. That was only supposed to be Edgar that could get through that door. Uh-oh. Uh-oh. I need you guys not to be in here. Okay, let's do this. Oxygen, deodorizer. I need to put in 3 deodorizers in here. This is going to use a ton of power. I did not think that everybody would come in here. That's bad, okay? But this cold biome in here, this is exactly what I was hoping to get to. Minus 41 degrees. This is what we want. We want to get in here. So we can get this cool air, and then I can pump my air in here and then pump it back out of here. Well, I mean, it's kind of a sacrificial Edgar, but I mean, Edgar's the one who doesn't mind chilly spaces and also doesn't care about digging things. Okay. Pump, not, and gas. All right. Good, 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 good. All right, let's go through, deconstruct all of this. Okay? And then let's dig out all of this. Okay? Deconstruct this too. All of it. Let's get to work. Let's just deconstruct all this really quick. We're at 79% breathability. We probably are going to die, but that's okay. Nope, you don't go in there. Where the hell do you get planted then? Where's the oxen fern get planted? Over here? Whoops. Whoops, forgot about the water. Alright, let's see how we want to do this now. Alright, now that I have this space open, I can actually plan this out a little bit better. So, we're going to do 3 hydrogen power plants, 2 oxylizers, and 4 air pumps. So, let's do this. Let's go ventilation, gas pump. I'm going to go 1, 2, 3, and 4. And then I'm going to do ventilation, gas filter. Can I do this up? Will you let me? Yeah. You'll let me go like that. Very good. All right. And then pipe all of these up like this. Pipe this across like this. And actually, I don't want those to come this way. I want that to go this way. to where those are going to be. These need to come down like that. Okay. And then we are going to have 1, 2. Okay. Okay, and then a manual airlock, and then over here, where we're digging this out, we are going to have a 1, 2, and I'm missing metal ore. I'm missing metal. How the hell am I missing metal? Okay, I'm missing metal. Dig that up really quick. How am I missing metal? Dig that up really quick. Literally, there's like a ton of it all over the place. Apparently, I'm missing metal. Okay. And then, oop, orange soda. Yes, sir. And then, I'm going to do a little bit of a tile here. It's going to go up here. I'm going to see if I can replace this with insulated tile. Do this igneous rock right here. We don't want the heat to come into our farm. Okay. Base-wise, regular tile is going to come over, up, and over. And then we will have another power station. Let's see, power, hydrogen generator. I don't have enough power. Okay. I need 800 kilograms of metal, so they need to mine out some of this metal that I have. But for now, hell, I might not even be able to put down my wire. Nope, I need more wire. I need more metal. They need to mine out my metal. This game does have a whole lot of depth. It's got a lot to it. You gotta make sure you're covering everything at once. There's so much to it. There's so much to it. Am I actually... I mean, yeah, it would be working if I was actually producing water. I mean, that's going to be our next big problem, is we need to start pumping the polluted water out of here through the sieves so we can fill our water tank. All right, here we go. Damn it. There it goes. Okay. And then to get up here, I'm just going to do... It's not at all what I meant to do. Sure. There we go. Let's fast forward. Guys, go get your snoozes on. Thankfully, I have enough power right now to keep me running until I get this all up, but we're just not producing oxygen right now, which is not good. But we did get all the way over here. These are now producing standard oxygen, although there is some carbon dioxide in here. And I'm about to get into here, and then we'll start cooling things off. Honestly, if I dug these out, this whole area is fairly chilly, but I need something that produces... I don't see the thing that's producing this. Ooh, the Wheezeworts. Consuming vacuum, and it produces a bunch of cold. We're getting there. We're almost done. Breathability's down to 34%. I need to turn this on, like, right now. Okay, I need this. All of this stuff that I'm working on right now, all of these needs to get turned to a 9. It needs to happen right now, is what needs to happen. Nothing else needs to happen until this is done. Because we don't have any O2 anywhere right now. We are in a bad way is where we are right now. I gotta red alert this thing. Like, we gotta top priority all of this. I forgot to plumb these. Get this crap plumbed. Because then at least if it's just pumping hydrogen in here, I can get that figured out. We just need people not to die. We hit a bad spot here for a second. We gotta get this working. We had a wee bit of a problem. No wires connected. Unreachable builds over here. Let me do this. Deconstruct. No. Just buildings. And then cancel this. Because I need to be able to get my people over here. All right, we're starting to get there now. Unreachable build, so they literally can't build over here. Let's cancel all this. Dig this up. Top priority, all of this. They're supposed to be sleeping right now. There is no sleeping. There's only you not dying. You guys are gonna end up dying. Where's my red alert? Red alert, wake up! Get this fixed. Finish this. Don't do these. Do this. Get all this built. This is what we need to do. That way we can start pumping oxygen around the base. We're stuck in a bad way. Hydrogen. 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 No, cancel all of this. Don't build that. Don't build that. Just do what I told you to do, damn it. Oh, we really can't get up here and build this? Oh, dang it. All right, here, let's turn this off. All right, deconstruct this guy. Just got recommended this channel. Nice. Hey, Tim. How's it going, buddy? Been working on some stuff over here. This is the new YouTube channel. Literally top of your feed. Also really nice. Yeah, this is the new channel. This is where I'm doing things that aren't grounded. It was just like, it was too hard to try to do anything else on the other channel. So I switched over to do everything that's not grounded over here now. And so far it's been working out great. I've gotten more views on anything Hightail. This game, been going through getting stuff viewed on, what you call it? I've been getting views on Software Inc., all sorts of stuff, man. It's been great. But yeah, I've been getting a kick out of playing Oxygen Not Included again. It's been awesome. All right, what do we got here? Choose a blueprint. What do we got? Ideally seeds, tidying, cooking, or snazzier violet suit. I'm gonna get a snazzier violet suit for now. This game is nuts. You just started playing not too long ago. This game is awesome, man. I've been playing this game for years. It's awesome. It's always been awesome. It's just, you know, like you said, it's absolutely nuts. Let me look at my pipes. Why is my pipe blocked? Where is my pipe blocked? That's connected. That's connected. These are all connected. It goes out over here. These are connected. They're going out over here. Oh, god dang it. I see exactly what I did wrong. These are all backwards. Ah! All right. Deconstruct. 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 All of my gas bridges were backwards. I'm down to, well, I'm up to 60% breathability at least. So, at least we're not quite dying that much yet. Thankfully, if they have to, they can go down to the poop water and breathe poop water air. And just hope that we don't get them all sick. Okay, now, ventilation. Let's see if we do this the right way this time. White means in, green means out. There you go. That's how those are supposed to be. You nincompoop. What's wrong with these? Pressure. There's too much pressure or not enough pressure? Let me see. Atmosphere, oxygen pressure, 150 to 1,000. Oh yeah, there's not enough oxygen in here, is there? There's literally nothing. It's... Ah, no wonder you're not growing. You don't have enough grams of oxygen in here. Don't worry, we're gonna get you. We're gonna get you. We're gonna... Ventilation, gas pump, you, and then... ventilation, air, gas pipe, you. These are at max gas pressure right now. So these literally cannot start working until these are working, but we can't do anything because everybody's sleeping. Huh. We're getting there, though. We're getting there. Alright, how do I get us out of red alert? I think it's because these things are in top priority. There you go. Now we're out of yellow alert. Okay, you, hydrogen, you, hydrogen, you, hydrogen. Okay, and then finally, ventilation, gas filter. There we go. Pumping oxygen back around. Dangerous time, but we got it done. Go. Hydrogen. So these will now pump out 2,000 worth of oxygen an hour, or like a minute or whatever the hell it is. They're going to sit there and pump that out. And now max gas pressure. I need these to suck out more oxygen. Okay, deconstruct all of these. Is my O2 finally increasing? Very, very subtly, but yes, it is starting to go up. Thousand grams a second of water, 880 grams of air. That's almost 2 of these pumps, because these will move 50 grams a second. Okay. The issue we have now is this hydrogen is too high right now. I have to wait for more hydrogen to be produced, so that way it can start pumping the hydrogen over here into these generators, so that way they can make more power for me. So that way they don't have to run as much, keeping these generated up, and then everything will get better. Pipe blocked. Oh. Pipe blocked because it's coming over here and pumping this out as quick as it can, because this is sucking up all of the air in here. That's why these can't produce. Let's see. It's almost working. This is almost working. I just need to figure this out. I think that I might need to, like, get another oxygen canal coming out of here, so that way it can pump more air out. Because these ones aren't working because this tube up here is blocked. So let me think here. How would I want to do this? How would I want to do this? How would I want to do this? I think that what I would need to do is something that would look like this. It would come like up and over and out, like over here or something like that. Giving it so it's got more avenues that it can travel. And then give it a gas vent that comes out here. So that way it can empty air up here. Because, I mean, up here's got to be getting breathable, right? Yeah, this is all starting to get much more breathable. We just have so much carbon dioxide now. Holy crap, we have a lot of carbon dioxide. But then again, we don't really have air anywhere to push the carbon dioxide down. So, that's why these are pumping. How much algae do I have? Algae, I have 21 tons of algae. We are okay for now. Let's do this. Let's go for... speeds up the conversion of polluted dirt into polluted oxygen. Becomes idle when it reaches maximum pressure capacity. That's not what I want. Carbon skimmer. Uses water to filter carbon dioxide from the air. No. Okay, so let's do... Let's get some of those guys built. This is starting to work, but I think I'm going to have to open this up. But I don't want to let my hydrogen out of here because it needs to get down here. But what I could do is something like this. And then if I put a manual airlock right here. And I put this manual airlock right here, then they can get up here, build this. It'll keep the hydrogen down here, which will keep these running. And then I'll have another vent for the air to get out. Because right now it's just stuck. It's like it can't get out because it has nowhere to go. Super glad I found this channel. Subscribe to ASAP. Bummer you have to go to bed and can't wait to finish the stream. Keep up the good work. Well, thanks, Kate. Have yourself a wonderful night. Or Katie, sorry. But have yourself a good one. All right. So with all of this... Place this manual airlock. Place that at a yellow alert. Get that going. Get that built. Get that super built. Because otherwise we're going to get hydrogen everywhere. It already is getting everywhere. Look at that. It's getting everywhere. Let's get out. Oh, Scott, take your time there, bud. All right, there we go. Good, 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 good. Now we can actually... Yeah, that hydrogen on your skin, that's a hell of a feeling, isn't it? Somebody light a match. Yeah, can we just hurry up and get this built, please? Unreachable build. Come on, really? Stop. Prioritize this. There you go. Because now they can't reach this, but whatever. There we go. Now these are working right. Now these are working right. All right, lock this door. Look at all this hydrogen that got up here. Oof. I'll have to pump that in there later on. Good temperature. Not too shabby. Get oxygen. It's getting better. It's going to be a little bit before it starts spreading everywhere, but it's definitely getting a lot better. And these algae terrariums are also helping. Okay. Good. And these guys are... This one's pumping always. This one's starting to get built up. Because we're starting to actually consume that hydrogen that's in there. Very good. Current load. A lot. Oof. Okay. It's under a lot of pressure, but, well, we're making it work right now. Oh, I think we had the wire actually break right here. Broken. We need to fix that. Can we fix that? How do we fix that? There we go. We're going to start overproducing here. What do we have here? Why are we just getting water all over the place? What is happening? Why is there water getting everywhere? Where are we putting this slime? We randomly have slime going places. This is not good. Hey, Dylan. How's it going? Hey, darn. Sorry. My day's been going okay. It has been better, but it's been going okay so far. I will say that. It's been kind of a rough day for me. Okay, I'm gonna have to make a power line with heavy-duty power line that's coming down and then feeding the stuff that goes around. I'm gonna have to do that because this is producing a lot of power. These two alone are producing 800 watts. So those are producing 1,600 watts, and the little cables can only handle 1,000. So I'm going to need a main power line, and then that main power line will have to branch everything off of it. Is what I'm going to have to do to run all of my main stuff. Oof. Okay. Power will end up being my thought for tomorrow. Let's dig this out. Edgar, you're going to have to go and dig it, buddy. I think that I'm going to have to give you the skill to be able to do so. Let's see. Duplicate skills. Edgar, do you have your cool hat on? You already have your cool hat on, so let's give you super extra hard digging. Super duper hard digging, and we'll give you the super duper hard digging hat. You can't do hazmat digging yet. But you got the super hat. And then we have a blueprint. Researching, farming, and operating. I don't need anybody else right now, so I guess we're just going to get some sandstone because we can. We'll use it for building later on. There you go. There's Edgar with his brand new hat. See you later, buddy. Enjoy your super duper hard digging. Okay, look at temperature over here with the polluted oxygen, 91 degrees. Temperature right here, minus 41. Watch how quickly that this entire area starts to cool down. There you go. You can see the cold air is starting to move over here and lower the temperature of this whole place. Oh, what? We had an alert for a second. What happened? There was something for a second. I think they're running over here is making it so they're drowning. I think that's what that ding is. I think people are drowning. Okay, how's my oxygen now? Much, much, much better. Holy moly, much better. Heck yeah, that's more like it. All right, now, disable all, actually, just deconstruct all of these. Give him a hot dog and he'll be your friend? Yeah. to get rock pile, slime, algae, and polluted dirt. Where are we keeping that right now? Is anywhere else keeping that? I think it's probably... Let's see. No, not there. Only algae in there. Do not store algae here. And then you can also store eggshells in there. Double check. And then let's do a little sweep, Aaron. That's a high-level sweep on that right there. Yep, there you are, eating raw eggs. Well, you gotta do what you gotta do, right? What can I plant over here? Briar Bluff? Start going around planting some flowers around so that way it's nicer for the people as they're running around. Okay, so the pressure's starting to fill up over here, so it's starting to push the oxygen to the everywhere else, as you can see, because it's starting to fill up too much here. Here, let me do this now. Because then it will actually be able to feed to the rest of the place. There we go. Lock this door. Don't go in there anymore. I know there's some stuff in there, but there's no reason to go in there. Okay, temperature overlay. Cold is starting to get in here. But there's a lot of heat that it's got to go through because these are producing heat. These are producing chilliness. We have circuit overload going on. Okay. Yeah, okay. Alrighty. I think I can actually destroy these bathrooms now. I don't think I need these bathrooms here anymore because I have this one. I can also destroy these. So let's do this. I'm going to deconstruct this. In fact, just deconstruct all of these. And then deconstruct all of these. And if anything, I'll throw in a little lavatory over here. Got 2 people who are sick. One with slime wrong, one with food poisoning. I don't have anybody that I could put in here, apparently, into the sick bay. Actually, I have to make a sick bay so that way they can stay in it. I guess I could put the sick bay right here. Let's work on that. So, base here. Automatic door here. The sick bay needs a bathroom. So let's do, it needs a mess table. It needs a bathroom. And it needs this sick bay. Right? That's everything that it needs. Hospital. Medical equipment, dining room, and toilet. No industrial machinery. Max of 96 tiles. Once this is built, this will be less than 96 tiles. Okay, and then plumbing-wise, I need to plumb this guy out. I suppose I can go like that. And then plumbing in, Take that. And we need to come over here for this sink. Let's see. Plumbing. Water pipe. There we go. Bam. There we are. All right. So that all in all right there will end up getting us a medical room where our dupes can go when they're sick. And then they won't have to deal with, you know, almost dying. What was that? Almost did it. We made it to cycle 48. We've almost made it for the entire 100 days. Well, we're halfway to 100 days. We didn't almost make it there. I'm getting tired. Sorry. Uh-oh. I just realized our next catastrophe we need to make our way through. I am at 1,700 calories. I am at 1,700 calories. All right. All right. Dig all of this out. I want this base to come this way. Oh, there's another doorway over here. We'll have to get that in a minute. I want... Let's see. 1, 2, 3, 4. So this is 1, 2, 3, 4. Go here. 1, 2. Okay. And then I'm going to go like this. You can go, where is it? Food. Farm tile. Cross like this. Base. Wall this off. Wall this off. Food. Where are you, planter boxes? Like that. 1, 2, 3, 4. Okay. Okay. Pneumatic doors there, there, and there. Deconstruct all of this. Okay, not that. Cancel that. Cancel. Don't deconstruct that. That pissed me off. Okay. And then I will work on the base stuff there. But this will be mealwood, and then the bristleberries. All right, and then that should be food taken care of for now. What time are we streaming to? I'm not sure what time I'm streaming to. I'm getting a little sleepy, but probably be, I don't know, maybe another half an hour or so. I see your General Orby one. It reminds me of your Aunt Solo. That's nice. Sorry that I missed your chat earlier. I'm not sure when you sent that, but that's awesome. Starting to get this stuff all built in over here. In fact, I want to go ahead and tell them to prioritize all of this stuff to a 6. I want them to put that at a higher priority than sweeping things up. They need to get this done. Base, ladder. Okay. I have 65 mealwood plant seeds. Yeah, plenty to get this going. Oh, crap. Damn it. Stations, farm station, you, and then power, wire, you, because then we're gonna have furniture, light. I want to say this goes here and here for all of that. Copy settings, all of those. Getting some food put in. All right, we found 22,000 calories worth of muckroot, so we'll be okay. I don't think that I have the gamble stuff set up for YouTube right now for stream elements. So when you guys do that, I apologize that it's not working. What do you need? Fertilization. You need dirt. Honestly, can I do something here? Can I come here to base? Can I grab a storage bin? Can I put 2 of these down? And then I'm just going to put dirt in there, so that way they're close to these to fill these with dirt. This is much, much better. I might need another person to help with farming just because of the sheer amount of farming I have to do now. Irrigation. Yeah, they need to be watered. I think I might need another person that can help with farming. I think I already have 2, though, right? Let me do. Priorities. Who's my farmers? Farming. You're my farmer. I thought I had somebody else who liked to help farm. Maybe it's ranching? Yeah, you like ranching. So, oh no, you like researching. Where's ranching? You're ranching. Nobody. Okay, so next duplicate we have to get somebody who likes farming. Because we're gonna need more help farming all of this. This is all starting to come together now. Look at all this sandstone. I literally have sandstone everywhere. Oh, man. There we go. That might be our person right there. Choose blueprint. Digging, doctoring, researching, and digging. Literally, I need somebody to help with farming. Gets nobody that can help with farming. Like, oof. That's rough. It's getting warm. It's starting to get warm all around. Especially up here by this stuff. And all of this. This is... At least this is cold. Very, very, very cold. This over here is not, though. And that's going to end up becoming a problem. Can I... Okay, once this is built... I'm gonna start adding in this what do you call this? Insulated tiles to keep this stuff from heating up too much. All right, but all of this needs these bristle blossoms. Plant that, copy settings, plant those all the way down. All right, so with this farm, I think I'm finally good on food. So now I'm good on power. Yep, I'm good on power. Ooh, that broke that power line. That's not good. That broke my power lines, which means that broke my oxygen, which means I'm gonna die. Oh man, I really need to build in that power line problem. Oof. Okay, how do I do that? Let's see. I need heavy watt wire. And I just need to run it down something like this. Okay. Okay, do that. And then I need... Where's my power? Power. Heavy jolt plate. Let's research or rotate this around like that. And then I need to do something along that line. I need more metal. Okay. I ran out of metal. Come out here and see if I can dig some of this up. Otherwise, I have a bunch of metal down here. So if I was to say, dig this up. Dig that up. And then build me some ladders that go down here like this. And something that comes over like this. Something that comes over like this. That. There we go. And in here, this I wanted cultivatable soil. And cultivatable soil. There we be. What do you need? Oh, you need light. That's right. And we don't have light going to you yet because we need to do this. And then this high watt wire that I just put in right here. As soon as this gets built, which I need to do this really quick so it can be built. This high watt wire will then go and connect other things in the base, like this, and this, and then we will end like this, and then I go through and deconstruct power wires, pull that off, pull all of this down, like that. This stuff here. This, because I don't need that. All of this stuff is going to have to get pulled out when I put the heavy watt wire that's going to run through here, which is going to look something along this lines. Okay, then go base or power. Heavy watt wire. Dang it, I'm out of friggin' metal again. Gotta let them do a little bit of mining. So what is the hardest boss you've ever beaten? Mine's probably Consort Raiden, followed by the Infected Broodmother boss on WoW in New Game Plus. Hardest boss that I've ever beaten was the Queen Valkyrie in God of War 2000, or the new God of War, and I did it on, I think it's God mode. The hardest difficulty that you can do in God of War. I don't remember what it was, but I beat the Queen Valkyrie in that. That was the hardest boss I've ever beaten in any game. Not including raid bosses from, like, video games and stuff, because, or from, like, MMOs, because when you're doing raid bosses, that's different. Raid bosses are, like, you gotta go through and have a whole team of people just to not die immediately. So, yeah, that's different. Okay, now let me deconstruct power lines. But that has to be the hardest boss that I've ever beaten in a game. Because, yeah, you have to go through and beat every single one of the Valkyrie, and then after you go through and do that, then going through and fighting the Queen Valkyrie is on a whole nother level. I mean, yeah, Radon from Elden Ring? Yeah. That I know about that boss, but I never really got into Elden Ring. It just wasn't ever really like my shebang. It just really wasn't my thing. There we go. Hopefully this is gonna fix our oxygen problem. We got our power problem now. We got our food problem fixed. We got that adjusted and fixed. Now it's just, you know, I literally have no metal. I've used all of my metal to build the heavy watt wires that I made. So I just need them to do it. Her name's Sigrun, isn't it? Yeah, at the Council of the Valkyries, Sigrun, yeah. In God of War 1. The new release, the Nordic God of War 1. What's my favorite boss to beat up? Like if we just had a boss that I was gonna go just kick the shit out of all the time? What's going on with you? What are you doing? What are you doing? Yucky lungs, soggy feet, pleasant chit chat. Okay. In general, just bosses that I like to go and do. I used to like to just go beat the crap out of the Broodmother all the time. That was kind of a boss that I would go and do whenever. I'm not really, like, I prefer games like this, right? Like, this is what I would play when I'm looking for games to play, is I would play something along this lines, where it's like a, survival-esque game, like a city builder and stuff like that. Pitch load 2 kilowatts, this can go up to 20 kilowatts. Okay, cool. You just need to hurry up and build this. But, let's see, what other games? I used to play Destiny a lot. I played the crap out of Destiny for a while, and I used to like to do some of the bosses that were in Destiny with some friends. We had a couple of them that we would do, and those were always a lot of fun to do that. There we go. That should fix my energy problem now. Now I just need to fix this. Oh, I need more gold amalgam. Let me think. What else what other bosses did I like to just go kick the crap out of all the time? Let's see. Favorite boss is Star Wars Dark Forces last boss. That one's I don't even know what that game is. And there goes my Star Wars nerd card again. But there we go. Now my, generators are actually going to be working. Oh, why? Yeah, because I mean, like, if you were to look at like my game library that I have, a lot of what I have, there's not really bosses in it. So, unless if you want to talk like Monster Hunter, because like I played the crap out of Monster Hunter. And for me, Monster Hunter was... Are you not able to reach this? Disconnected. Why are we not able to fix this? Broken wire. There. Fix that freaking broken wire. So for me, like... I played the crap out of Monster Hunter for a long time with some friends, and I like to go do, like... I mean, Valdora was always cool because it was firing giant cannons, and, you know, that was always fun to be able to do that, and then you jump onto his back, and then you'd have to fight, what's his name, the big, angry, pissed off one that tried to go through and eat elder dragons. And then they put out Kushladora, and that one was kind of meh. But, man, what was that one's called? What the hell is the name of that monster called? Nergigante, that's the name of it. I freaking loved fighting that monster. I fought that monster so many times. Like, all the time. I went ahead and fought Nergigante. And that's probably the one mob that I've fought more in one game than any other game. I've probably beaten that one mob probably better part of 200, 300 times. At minimum. There was nights where I would go and I'd just be hanging out playing Monster Hunter just to play. And I would join into other people's games that they were playing where they were struggling, and I would come and just beat the hell out of this thing. I knew its moveset so well. I knew every single attack it was going to do. I knew when the iframes were for every single thing I needed to do. Like, it didn't matter. I was perfectly fine the whole time and wasn't worried at all about fighting this thing. Ever, you know? And there it goes. That's finally working again. I've been sitting there waiting for that. But, so I would just go, and it didn't matter if I was in, like, the low-level Nergigante, or I got into, like, new game Nergigante, where it was, like, the more powerful one, and then, you know, you got into, like, the third level of Nergigante, fighting that. It didn't matter. I would go through and just kick the crap out of it all the time. And yeah, I loved being able to do that. Thimble reeds. I need these, actually. I don't have anybody for farming, so I need these. But yeah, I mean, I loved fighting that mob, and would join anybody when they wanted to fight it. Heck, I used to play, let's see, how many hours do I have in Monster Hunter World just on my... Yes, out of the almost 100 hours that I have playing Monster Hunter World, I would have to say at least 40 hours of that was me just fighting Nergigante. And then, like, I have a favorite Star Wars game, but mine's kind of, my favorite Star Wars game is, it's twofold, right? Because one of them, I want to say, it's my favorite Star Wars game, but it's more of a series, because I really like the Force Unleashed series, because I just kind of grew up playing that one. But really, I'd have to say my favorite Star Wars game is going to be Star Wars: The Old Republic SWTOR, and because I like how you can do anything in that game. You can literally be anything that you want to be from the Star Wars genre, and that was always just a ton of fun. You know, that by far was my favorite game. I need to worry about polluted water now. Okay. So, plumbing. Nope. Refinement. My water sieve is actually already here. So I need to go into plumbing. This is going to be really gross for somebody, but they need to go down into the poo-poo water. Then they need to build a liquid pipe that comes out of said poo-poo water. Okay. And then I'm going to connect it to this, like that. And then I'm literally going to go up and over like this. And hope that it actually feeds back over here. And for now, I'm going to deconstruct liquid pipes. And I'm going to say deconstruct that spot right there. Go. Good luck. We need to start emptying our poo-poo water a little bit using this sieve. Because this sieve will actually, you know, run through. It'll do 5 kilograms a second. You can't with the KOTOR command height. No, mine's not Knights the Old Republic. Mine's it's literally where is it? This. There you go, Sim. Just put it away. It's this hides the screen. This game right here, Star Wars: The Old Republic, and it's the MMORPG. I absolutely love it. I gotta make my water tank a wee bit bigger. Hey, now I need to do a little bit of power, wire. How we doing? What's power's coming through here? Current load 1800. Why is the current load so high? Let me see here. Power, wires. These are 5 watts, 5 watts, nothing. 120 watts, that's fine. Everything's feeding off of this big old cable. Everything should be coming off of this one cable now. I think I might need to do another mega power line that comes like over here and then down here. Maybe, but it should be fine. The new pod racing game? I haven't seen I haven't played the new pod racing game or seen much about it, so I'd be into that though, because like Lego Star Wars, I absolutely love Lego Star Wars. Lego Star Wars is my favorite Lego game by 1000%. Like, I played that game so much. The one for the good old PlayStation 2. I played that so much and had so much fun with it. Why is water not pumping into this? Water go in... Oh, crap. I just realized that I'm kind of a dummy. I need to deconstruct the pipe that's right there. Actually, you know what? No. No, cancel that. Don't do that. Let's instead take a pipe, because this area is not supposed to be here anyway. So let's do plumbing, liquid pipe, this way. Over to here, down, and in. I'm going to deconstruct this. Do that, and then also plumbing, water pipe, that, and then deconstruct this. That way I can pump the water out and put it over here. Deconstruct. Water pipes this. Circuits overloaded. Where? How do circuits keep overloading? I'm gonna have to go through and look up a tutorial for looking at power stuff again. Because yeah, my power lines, they're yellow. They're not red anymore, so they shouldn't be overloading like that. I don't know what's going on. Because, like... Yeah, I'll just have to look up to see what I'm doing wrong with my power here. Because I'm sure that I'm doing something. Oh, I'll probably need to put in more of these power transformers. That's probably what I need to do. But, for now, I'm going to save my game here, guys. I know we're at a kind of a funky spot, but I'm going to save the Citadel here. I think I'm going to leave the stream here for tonight. I am getting really, really tired. I think I need to go get myself some rest. Thank you guys so much for coming and hanging out. Thank you for everybody on Twitch. Thank you for everybody on YouTube. I hope you guys are having a fantastic rest of your evening. We'll see you guys tomorrow at the standard time to record or to stream Grounded 2. Can't wait to see you guys there. Hopefully everything with Stream Elements stays working so that way I can stream Grounded on Twitch as well for you guys. But I'm getting out of here. You guys have yourself a wonderful rest of your evening, and we'll talk to you guys again later. Bye now.